We're standing here in front of our Elxir 64. This is a demonstration bar, hence the different color we have here. It's about a 3-year-old machine, has over 1,000 acres on it. We've been running this in multiple states. And this model is unique. This one's available from 15 to 17 rows at 30-inch spacing, versus the other one, the orange one here, is available from 16 to 26 rows at 30-inch spacing. So this one here is more of a farmer bar, and the orange one is more of a commercial bar for the really big applicators. So in this design, we put the tires in the rear. So we have rear lift assist tires, and then it's a 5-section unit, so it folds up twice. And in road transport, these rear tires are on the ground, and it's leaning forward, being carried by the tractor and by these rear tires. The operator has a very good view on this machine of the row units, so he can see what he's doing. And this unit, the 64 on this unit, stands for 6x4 frame. So it's a vertical 6-inch by a horizontal 4-inch frame. We do have a ladder style frame with very strong diagonals on this machine to hold it to be very robust. We have a 22-inch stagger on this machine versus a 72-inch stagger on the other machine. And here we stagger the row units on this machine so that you can prevent plugging or reduce the risk of plugging. The beauty of this machine with the wheels in the back and the gauge wheels in the front is that we basically adapt to the uneven ground front to back by following the ground with those tires. The other machine balances the machine with the tires in the middle of the frame. So there's two slightly different styles of machines here. We also have a single point depth control on this machine. It's up in the front. So, I'm sorry. So we're looking here at the front of the machine of the Elxir 64, and this is our single point depth control. So we have this dial where we dial the depth in, and then this lever will go push against that knob, and then that will basically stop the machine when you're every time you raise and lower, you'll get back to your depth. This here is a one-time adjustment for your tractor, using this tool to turn that to the turnbuckle to adjust for your depth. And then here we have a very simple a depth adjustment for the gauge wheels, where you can basically lift and pull the pin out, and then get the front tire adjusted for the right planning depth. The frame is made so that all the hoses can fit in between, so you don't get any pinching. And this machine can also be available in 15-inch spacing. That other machine can also be available in 15-inch spacing. And so we basically came up with two different styles of machines, depending on what you like. Mike talked about the row units. That other machine right now has a split mount with the coulter and shank mounted separately. A lot of guys in the Corn Belt, high residue people, they love the split mount style of coulter and shank, where they're further apart, the coulter and the shank, so that the coulter can cut and the residue can clear before the shank follows. This machine here, we do not have that capability for clearance, and so the coulter and the shank are closer. This one is, however, often preferred by people that are in terraced land or lots of contour land, because where they have to do drive a lot of curves, and when you do that, then the farther the coulter is apart from the shank, the more issues they have with tracking. Now, the one thing that Fermata tried to do that differs from the competition is, you can see we don't have a very big distance between our front row units and our rear row units. If you look at a lot of the competition, they will come out even up front to the tongue. And some of them will be 12, 15 feet apart from the front to the back. And when you have that front to back distance, as you're going up and down undulations, you're not going to be really tracking very well. So we try to make our units compact so you can track the ground front to back. And then side to side, we have the wing flex, which is very superb in terms of field performance. So we've worked really hard with Shield, and we've actually worked like one company, exchanging engineering designs and drawings to really come up with the perfect design to match up with what farmers have been asking us for.